2015 with Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show, doing it big once again. So just want to make sure that you are tuned in. About to bring you the latest trends in fashion in 2015. Some of the upcoming talents right here in Baltimore, Maryland. Fashion at its finest. So we're going to do a G Perspective, Crooked Streets Radio, making it happen and bringing it right to you live in effect. So we're going to keep doing it as we always do. Got my man SP, got my lady Gia on the scene. So we're going to make sure we have a good time, show you the events, talk to a few people, do a couple of interviews with some of our celebrity guests, and a guest appearance here at tonight's fashion show at Breaking Boundaries. Big shout out to Fantasy Management, Ace Artistic, doing it big also in 2015. Big collaboration with Crooked Streets Radio, and definitely want to make sure we keep you informed.
All right, this is SP. I'm sitting here with, your lady Gia from G Perspective. We are on Gia.
Oh, shit. Hey, everybody. Okay, bad first impression. Let's do this again. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hi, everybody. This is your lady Gia. I'm here, and we are in Baltimore City at Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show. And we have some special treats for you, so please stay tuned.
Keep listening. Crooked Streets, paparazzi, Breaking Boundaries. What more can I say?
Where's E? Look at E. We clean up very well. Like
trying to slide in people.
This is the
G Perspective.
Yes.
Right.
So we're going to go ahead and kick it off, man. We'd like for you bring just kind of introduce yourself to the people, the listeners out here on the G Perspective, right here on Crooked Streets Radio. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Styx. I am the producer and one of the co-writers of Red Rose Panic. Basically, I help bring ideas to life. Luminari will bring an idea to me, and we'll bring it together, and we'll find the emotion that we want in the song, and we kind of paint that picture. He paints that picture for me, and we kind of bring it to life. And also do a lot of singing on the hooks, and so I'll be singing on some of the songs that you'll hear. The actual real life Ashley and Alexis is there's a model that I was just super infatuated with named Ashley Moore. She's awesome. Also, Alexis was after this artist named Alexis Jordan, which was also amazing. You know what I'm saying? So not really two girlfriends, but maybe muses. Muse. It's like we all got our muses or whatever.
Hell yeah, and absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just started. They were kind of heavy on my mind at the time. I just started writing lyrics, and that's how we kind of came up with Ashley and Alexis. And maybe it's like that's again Ashley and Alexis is track 1 to our EP. So that's the infatuation stage. When you meet the girl. So that was kind of the inspiration that started One Night Standard. You kind of figure out where the story's gonna go.
All right, this is E Supreme sitting here with Main Girls, right here with the G Perspective, Crooked Street Radio. Definitely want to give a big shout out to Main Girls right here with Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show Event 2015. I'm going to let the ladies introduce themselves really quick here.
I'm Deja. I'm Jonna. And I'm Bree.
All right, so there you have it, the trifecta. Now, everyone's been telling me that you ladies, I should say, are the new divas of the DMV. How do you feel about that comment as it's being portrayed to you all at this point in time?
Well, that's a really nice compliment. It's appreciated. We try to represent for our hometown, and it's just, that's like really, I don't know what to say about that. That's huge. Like, that's really good.
Jonna, you want to comment?
Oh yes, I'm definitely flattered. We really take our responsibility as artists seriously, especially girl groups in this time age. We just want to bring back strength, courage, and just everything that makes a main girl be a main girl. Like, we're powerful and we're ready to show the world what we have.
All right. So now that we have the three lovely divas all together, this is a trifecta, as I like to say. Why the name Main Girls? Are you the mainstream new divas, or is this,
I like
you know?
that. I like that. But also, we came up with the name because, you know, in girl groups, people like to single things out, like, who's this, who's the main girl, but we all come together to be one main girl, and we feel like girl groups should be united, and we're equally talented, and we all have different personalities that make up, like, this perfect main girl, and that's why we're so strong as a unit. So we really just are main girl because we are a unit, and we just make each other better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I like that. Now, as a unit, so kind of give us the background of how the three of you all met. Did you grow up together, or how did that all take place?
Well, okay.
Want to take that?
Excuse me, y'all. Me and Jonna, we actually went to school together. We went to Duke Ellington School of the Arts, where we met our manager, George. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And I can't do that.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay. Bree and Jonna, they went to school together. They went to Duke Ellington, and then they met me through me and Bree. We met on Twitter. It's funny.
Our social media.
Yeah. So that's how we met, and then like we all just came together, and we clicked. So it went from there.
All right. Well, there you have it right here with the Main Girls. And, right here today, we're with Breaking Boundaries Fashion Event 2015. So, being that you ladies are performers, you're entertainers, what do you feel as though you contribute to that whole fashion industry? What kind of statement does the Main Girls make in the fashion industry?
I like to think that we are classy yet still sexy. I believe that we are very youthful and just fun, and we like, colors, anything that pops. I think that's Main Girl.
Let me see if I can get this out. We definitely like to try new things. We will definitely try new things, kind of push the envelope just a little bit to see what works. So.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you, ladies. The interview with G Perspective Radio and Crooked Streets Radio. These girls are hot. As you can see, I'm over here sweating bullets in the interview. Yes. Main Girls will be performing here with Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show. So we're looking forward. Yes, looking forward to it. Everyone is looking forward to it. You want to say?
Oh, no, I was just saying we can't wait to shut the stage down.
All right. And we're looking forward to it. So big ups to Main Girls, G Perspective, Crooked Streets Radio, Fantasy Management, Ace Artistic, doing it big 2015 with the fashion show event here with Selena Johnson this evening, going down. All right, keep in tune. And Red Rose Panic right here with Crooked Streets Radio, doing it big with G Perspective. The Red Rose Panic, the name itself, how did you guys come up with that?
Red Rose Panic was actually this is Luminary. Red Rose Panic was actually one of my forthcoming albums as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so it was kind of a name that I kind of created. Sometimes I just throw things in the air. You know what I'm saying? I put some dope, words together after just brainstorming or whatever, and like the meaning kind of finds itself down the line. So I actually had shared this information with Styx or whatever. He was actually living back in Toledo. I was in Akron, and this is before he moved back, before he, created the band or whatnot. And I kind of told him the name. He was like, "Man, that's an amazing name, man. Like, dang, I wish I could be a part of that somehow." You know what I'm saying? We're best friends. We've been best friends for like 15, 16 years. We've always, done music. Obviously, when I was like solo, he would produce a lot of the joints. So it was kind of, meant to be, in a music capacity, so to speak. But this guy plays like 1,000 different instruments, so it was only right, we did the live music thing. But Red Rose basically symbolizes, the rose. Every rose kind of, has its thorns. We think the rose kind of symbolizes life. So even, with the beauty, you still got kind of the trials and tribulations that you got to look after and look out for. So that's kind of the panic in the situation, just waking up, knowing we got this inner battle day to day, whatever your battle is, you know what I'm saying? So those kind of what we symbolize with our music and whatnot.
Ah, that's dope. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Pretty good explanation of where you guys are at.
I'ma take advantage, cause I'm the cause of panic. I knocked you off your feet when you walk, and right after I walk, this body line and choke. Yeah, I do got these girls, and I do got these women, and I do got these.
Yo, it's SP. We sitting here, we got the music rocking, about to knock this thing up a notch or two. So, you know what I'm saying, breaking boundaries, fashion show. Got a little bit of something in this cup. They ain't paying, so they ain't getting no mentions. You know, when they start dropping them checks, they get all the mentions they want. But, you know, we here, breaking boundaries, fashion show. What's going on with you, E Supreme?
Hey, we just did a wonderful interview with Main Girl, the group, basically the opening act for this evening's event for Breaking Boundaries 2015. So, you know, we want to talk a little bit about fashion. Fashion is the way of life pretty much these days. You know, people are walking advertisement with some type of brand. So fashion is here to stay. It's alive and well. And, you know, this is just our way of kind of introducing what fashion is all about.
We're talking about fashion. So let me just remind everyone out there who's listening and paying attention, the color for spring into summer right now is aquamarine. That's right. The color, so get hip to it. And the color for your homes is a light gray color. So change your walls, change your furniture. But most importantly, wear them aquamarines. I love green, so I'm okay with it.
That's right.
Oh, and we have some shoes coming up. I want to see some shoe shots. I love shoes.
I feel what she's saying. You know, it is springtime. You got to go with those pastels, get those colors together. I'm partial to blue myself. You know what I'm saying? I keep it white and blue, you know, mainly. You know, that's what I rock. You know, I got all the different shades, you know what I'm saying? So I try to stay fashionable. But I think I'm going to get my mind blown at this fashion show, because I seen some of the models running around with some of their stuff on. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's fly. So, you know, I can't wait till to start, you know, seeing them walking down the runway.
It's going to be great to see this fashion show, because one of the things that I love about the Hip Hop Nation is that we are not just about music, we are also about fashion. And we've pushed the boundary so many times that if you look at what pop music has now become, they've transcended and they have pulled out some of the hip hop influences and fashion into pop culture. So that's one of the things that's like, I know this fashion show is gonna kill it, and whatever we do in the hip hop culture and community is just absolutely awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. And the shoes.
You know, I appreciate this event tonight, because it is an event that is allowing, you know, the different shades of color. Because, you know, at one point fashion was represented in a certain way, and breaking boundaries to me is that's part of the whole fashion scene when it comes to the shades of color. So seeing this event and where fashion is going and how things are trending and how we're introducing a certain culture, as Gia mentioned, as far as hip hop and just across the board, the different facets of fashion is unreal. I mean, so we know history sometimes repeats itself, but the new ideas that are out there and the shades of color that represent the fashion today, I think are remarkable. And that's what we're here on G Perspective. We represent that audience. We represent you, our listeners. And whatever we can do to provide, you know, fashion tips or tidbits and do's and don'ts, that's what we're here for. So make sure you hit us up. The G Perspective Radio, Crooked Streets Radio, doing it big.
One of the tracks that I found very interesting that I like a lot is Danger Zone, Act 1. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. Danger Zone is actually one of my favorites too, because being the front man of the group, I don't actually play an instrument. So Danger Zone was kind of my means to show off, you know, my ability, you know, besides songwriting and the lyrics and stuff. Because sometimes just, you know, when you're in front of all these great musicians, you know, you just got a microphone. It's like, oh dang, I wish I could play the guitar, the keys. So Danger Zone really kind of, you know, showed off kind of the flow, you know, the cadence and such, you know. But Danger Zone is basically about, you know, we've all been in that situation where you're not really going anywhere in a relationship. You know, it's kind of like the breaking point. So, you know, you're caught up in the danger zone, and you don't know really which way to go. So it's kind of chaos. You bumping into each other, trying to get out the relationship. Y'all turn around, you still there, like, oh, I thought you was going this way, I'm going that way. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, it's the danger. Yeah.
There you have it right there. Danger Zone, Act 1. Red Rose Panic. Doing their thing.
This is SP of the G Perspective, Crooked Streets Radio, down here at the Fashion Woo Show. You know what I'm saying? Breaking Boundaries 2015, Club Paparazzi, Baltimore, Maryland. Down here getting it in. These fashions is tizite, if you know what I mean. I had to take it back to tizite because Fly wouldn't describe the fashion I'm seeing here today. It's off the chain, off the hook, disconnected, however you want to put it. This fashion is fashion. I see where the future is going, and I'm like, G Perspective, Crooked Streets. We gonna let her get herself together. You're the founder of Turning Heads Models.
Yes.
You manage with artists, models. What else do you do?
I model myself.
Okay, you model yourself. How long have you been modeling?
Over 2 years now.
Over 2 years. All right. So, what made you found Turning Heads?
Because I was doing so good and doing good things for myself. All my other models was like, can you show us what you're doing? And somehow I turned out being the CEO of Turning Head Models.
Cool. So, it may have been happen chance, but it seems like it's working out in your favor, huh?
Yes, most definitely. God places things there for you, so it was for me. It was meant for me.
Great. All right, so I'm going to go back to Nikki, see if she's ready now. All right. Okay, are you ready now, Nikki?
I'm ready. My name's Nikki, also known as Entice. That's my artist name. I'm a hip-hop up-and-coming artist. I just released my first mixtape, Thorn Rose, a few months ago. The second one is up and coming. The album's on the way. FOE project is also on the way. Me and my brother is also rap, and the three of us together make up FOE, which is family over everything. So 2015, you got quite a few projects to look forward to.
Cool. So it sounds like you making it happen, especially working with your family. I love that. I'm a family-oriented person myself, so family does mean everything. So what made y'all want to come together and make that album?
Well, coming up, we used to freestyle, get together, and it was fun. And then my brother was with the group called Blackbird ENT. He told me get in the studio. Next thing you know, all three of us were in the studio, and we were making magic happen.
Cool. I love to hear that. I love to hear family work together, making things happen. Just like Crooked Street Radio at Breaking Boundaries. So, do you want to add anything?
Actually, you can look forward to Movers and Shakers. We have a web series that's coming out this summer. We also having a big fashion show at La Fonte Blue. I had the privilege of working with Mr. Travis Winky with that one. And a lot of my models and artists, we just look out for us. We making things happen.
All right, cool. You heard it here first on Crooked Streets Radio, making things happen. 2015 is going to be big. We got albums dropping. Fashion shows popping left and right. You heard it here first. Crooked Streets Radio. Your man SP. I'm out of here. right, it's your co-host E Supreme here with G Perspective Radio, Crooked Streets. Sitting here at the 2015 Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show. Sitting with entrepreneur, actor, and comedian Apple Scrap. I want to go ahead and let him introduce himself, kind of give a little tidbits of where he's from and what he's doing this in 2015.
It's your man Apple Scrapple, Baltimore's own, trying to get to Hollywood. Yeah, down here at the Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show, man. It's a good look. About to just bring the fun. I just trip. I don't really do comedy or stand up. I just trip. Let the people trip out a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about. Tripping out, having fun. It's all about having a good time, and that's what's real. So, you know, I know your fantasy management is your team. So, express some of the things that you feel as though are relevant right now in the industry when it comes to being a top comedian.
Well, I think like you can't put too much into it. Like, laughter is the best medicine ever.
Right.
That's the best medicine ever. So I just feel as though like people go through too much BS, excuse my French, that they need a time to unwind and enjoy themselves a little bit, let a little laughter out.
Okay. Now, I know you're doing it big and you're doing a lot of different things. What are some of your upcoming projects that you feel are going to just broaden your horizons and give you that footprint that you want to see in the industry?
Oh, well, right now, I'm, of course, stand-up, doing that. Radio show host, regular host, event host. I'm right now publishing my own magazine, Scrapbook Entertainment Magazine. I also sell loose cigarettes. I mean, I'm doing it.
That's doing it big. That's definitely an entrepreneur move right there. And, you know, being that you are who you are in the city of Baltimore, I know it's all love, but can you maybe tell the people just around the globe how can they find and get more information about Apple Scrap?
Okay, well, of course, Fantasy Management, that's the team. But everything is at your main Apple Scrap. Once again, at your main Apple Scrap. That's spelled URMAIN Apple Scrap.
All right. There you have it, my man Apple Scrap. Sitting here with G Perspective, your boy E Supreme, Crooked Streets Radio, doing it big with Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show for 2015. Thank you.
Yeah, get with them. They doing their thing. Get with them. I'm telling you.
All right, so why don't we do this? We're going to take a second and go into that song real quick and let our listeners check it out. And we're going to come right back, so sit tight. Red Rose Panic in the house with Crooked Streets Radio, G Perspective, doing it big.
She's a woman, not a fiend. If I ever want to fuck, I'll show up in the dreams. Show up with Supreme, present state of mind. Well, that'll change the
and you know how. So with that being said, how would you really describe your music? If you had to label it, or what genre would you kind of consider it to be?
Well, honestly, man, it's like we kind of feel like what's going on in the news. We're kind of trying to revolutionize a lot of things, and we're trying to pioneer kind of like a new style of music. And so I would venture off and say that our genre is versatility in itself, because it's like nowadays, you know, I was listening to an interview from Kanye not too long ago, and he was just speaking about how nowadays it's not, with music being so infused nowadays, there's really no more genres. You'll listen to the pop charts and hear rap, you'll hear country, you'll hear, you know, all these different things, and those are the pop charts. And then you'll listen to the rap charts and you'll hear R&B, you know, so it's like there's not really any genres anymore. It's just about, it's more about feeling.
It's your man Apple Scrabble here, right here on Crooked Streets Radio.com.
This your man SP from Crooked Streets Radio. I'm sitting here interviewing Wayne Jenkins, a designer, actor, model. He does it all. Let me know a little bit something about you, Wayne.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're here with Ola Raphael tonight. He's my designer. I co-collaborate with him, and I'm an actor, like you said, model. And he's got some real crazy designs. He's going to show them to you shortly, so we can't wait to do our thing.
All right, cool. Now, how long have you been actually designing?
Well, Ola is the prime designer, okay? Mitchellville, Maryland at the Newton White Mansion. So I might throw on one of his shirts and rock the runway before Selena Johnson comes out.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good to hear. You know, we want to see that. We want to see you showcase your multiple talents. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And just a side note, anybody ever tell you like Ice-T?
All the time. I wish I had his money and Coco.
I feel, well, you know she's free now. He let her go. So you might be able to get her now.
What time? Catch a flight to New York.
All right, man.
Okay, so this is Gia here, and I'm here we're back with Turning Head Models with Mary, and we have two of her most awesome models who were actually featured in the show Breaking Boundaries tonight. We have Prentice, did I say that right?
Yes, you said it correct.
Prentice, and we have
Rick Palmer. Yeah.
Okay, so my question for you guys, because I know all the hot ladies watching are gonna want to know, do you get a lot of women to like go crazy when you go out there?
I mean, I have a few people that follow what I'm doing, and I appreciate their support, you know.
What about you, Rick Palmer?
Yeah, I got a lot, so.
You know what? There's going to be a billboard somewhere saying, I hate Rick Palmer. Just kidding. No, but so tell us a little bit about how you got started in the industry of modeling.
I mean, I got started, it was, I had a friend, she was doing like a part-time job, and she came across someone who worked for an agency, and she gave them my name and number, and they called me one on the three-way. And then she put me on she put me on the spot, and I had to come in for audition, and from there, I just kept going with it.
Same question, Rick Palmer.
Well, I got found on the street, so they just picked me up and was like, you know what, hey, man.
I'm going to ask Mary that question.
he's joking. Tell her the truth.
No, I actually started 2007, where I got exposed by a New York model group. They came down, they was doing some scouting for some new talents, and I was fresh on the scene, very slim and tall, so I figured I'd give it a try. And from there, they liked me. I had a few agencies looking at me and gave me some tips as far as like how to get my career started. And from there, I've been doing it since then, and it's been amazing. And Mary here, she actually got me this job today, and starting today officially, she's gonna be working as my agent. So, yeah.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's good news. So, are you guys just like runway models, or are you looking to get into prints, into more stuff?
Well, for me, this is one that I pretty much started with. So this is like my home. Modeling is my home. But my actual profession and passion is acting. I've been acting for 8 years now, and I've been on several TV shows, several commercials. So I do modeling and acting professionally. Yeah.
Okay, great. Same question.
And for myself, it's modeling and acting. Actually, me and Rick, we started out, well, I started with him out in a play together. In a play, and from there, I've been doing local films, traveling New York, doing different things. And also, I'm a spine writer too. And right now, I'm writing a book right now I'm writing. It's a motivational book. You know, and I got clothing line. I mean, I do a lot of things. Clothing line, I train. You know, I'm a fitness trainer.
That's really awesome. Well, we're here on Crooked Streets Radio with some awesome models from Turning Heads Models. And do you guys have like Instagram or something you want to get people to follow you on?
Yeah, absolutely. My Instagram is Rick Palmer Official. It's the same on Facebook, Rick Palmer Official. And then I also have Twitter, and that's R Palmer Official. And also for Facebook, I have another. So that's actor Rick Palmer. So sorry, I have tons of things that I try to keep up with people with.
And what about you, Prentice?
And my Instagram is Prentice, PRENTISS 21218. And Facebook is Prentice Haleem, HALEEM Watson. And my Twitter is PW4877.
And I have one more question for you, Mary. If we have anyone who's watching and they're interested in getting in touch with your firm, can you just give the information on how they can reach you and contact you?
Sure, they can reach me on Facebook, and that's Mary Curry, CURRY. Instagram is Mary C212, and only call me on serious business, and that is 443-683-5574.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. And again, we are here at Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show in Baltimore City, and we are here with the Turning Heads models. That's just a few of them. They're hot. They're really hot. And we will be back shortly.
And I want, oh, no.
And we're back as always. Gia here on Crooked Streets Radio. And we have some of the wonderful models that were at the show tonight. And first, let me just say, you ladies did a wonderful job. It was so great to watch you and very refreshing. Like, I actually paid attention to the clothes you were wearing. It wasn't like over the top. I could actually pay attention. So that for me, because I love fashion, that was really, I love that. Thank you. So with that said, we just want to hear a little bit about you girls. Like if you're with an agency, what agency you're with and how you got started. We'll start here with Christy, right?
Yes. Hi, my name is Christy, and I'm not signed to an agency. However, I have been invited to a few model calls in New York coming up this summer, so I am excited about that. I've been modeling with Travis for about 2 years now, so I'm loving it. I'm from Boston, so this is completely foreign to me, but I love Baltimore, and I love these girls here that I've met so far, so you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. My name is Brittany Artis, and I'm not signed with an agency, but I've been working with Travis Winky for like a month or two or so now, and like he is amazing. I love modeling for him and everything. It's just been an amazing experience for me, and I absolutely love the models that I work with. So it's definitely a blessing. Yes.
Wonderful. Next.
Hi, my name is Amaya, and I'm not with the agency either, but I am also one of Travis Winky's models. And it's like they said, it's very amazing. It's awesome to be with him. And throughout the whole thing, I've learned a lot from him and been working with him. And I really enjoyed my experience and continue to work forward with him.
Hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm not with an agency, but I'm with Travis. I've been with Travis for about 5 years now, and it's been very, very hard, but it's awesome, and it's a great experience, and I love modeling, so it's awesome.
Okay, great. So I have one more question for you ladies, and anyone can answer this. Do you have any advice or any pointers that you can give to any young lady out there, especially a young girl of color who's looking to get her start into the modeling career? Anybody can answer this.
Well, I would definitely say to any girl out there who wants to model, don't watch the television and let that distort your mind and make you feel like you have to look exactly like what you see on TV. It doesn't matter what height you are, how much you weigh, just as long as you feel beautiful and you have the confidence, anybody can model.
Wonderful. Anyone else? Oh, Krista.
Always have confidence in yourself. You're beautiful. Do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but like, you just be yourself on the floor and have confidence, and you'll be good.
Now, are there any special way to turn or twist? Because the walk you guys do, and those like 5-inch heels, I swear to God, I'm like, is there a way you're supposed to not lock your knees or move around or do?
It's basically your personality. We bring our personality out on the floor. You know, it's what we've been taught. It comes natural. So just be natural, be fun with it, and it'll definitely come to play. And then they'll be like, whoa, how did you do that? So it's definitely a wonderful experience.
And as far as the turns, it looks difficult, but we're really doing it on the balls of our toes. So it looks hard, but you have to practice walking on the balls of your toes, as weird as it sounds. And that's the secret to a perfect turn.
Okay, that's what it is, some ballerina move or something. Okay, great, got it. All right, well, thank you ladies for joining us here on Crooked Streets Radio. You're welcome. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you guys again on the runway. And are you guys doing Baltimore Fashion Week? Is anybody doing it?
Travis does it every year, so I'm pretty sure we will do it.
Okay, wonderful. Well, you will be seeing us again and these lovely ladies soon. So stay tuned and keep it locked on Crooked Streets Radio. Peace.
Hi, I'm Jonna.
I'm Deja.
I'm Bree.
And we are Main Girl, and we always rock with Crooked Streets Radio.
That's right.
Yo, so we are still here at Breaking Boundaries Fashion Show in Baltimore, and this is after we've seen the show. I must say this was an incredible show. The talent that was in the house tonight from the designers and the models was just impeccable. It was done tastefully. It was done just amazingly. And overall, I loved it. What do you have to say about it, E?
Yeah, I enjoyed the event. We even had a comedian out tonight. We got to see the modeling. We had a great performance by Main Girl, which is awesome. I thought they did a really good job. The latest fashions that I'm seeing, it excites me. This show did it today. Breaking Boundaries was definitely a fashion show for 2015, and it made its mark. So, with G Perspective, that's what we want to do, and that's why we're here, bringing this information to you and staying in tune. We had some really great interviews as well. We interviewed a couple of artists, and it was very important. So we're gonna fight over the mic because SP always like to stay.
He talking too much.
Making it.
I gotta get something in there too.
Yeah, stay. SP needs to stay patient. That's what that means. So just be chill. But we had a great time. So, Breaking Boundaries, G Perspective, Crooked Streets, doing it big.
We really did. SP, your turn.
Yeah, after he said everything that needed to be said, now I gotta sit here and try to come up with something. But yeah.
What you think of the models?
Oh, the models were beautiful, sexy, and they showed their stuff off. When they modeled the women's clothing lines. So it was cool. It was fantastic. The designers were great. They had some great designs out there.
Yeah.
And
it was definitely runway style.
They're taking fashion in a new direction. I saw some new things I haven't seen before. I've seen some new spins on some things that I have seen before. So they are stepping it up. They're being imaginative. They are breaking boundaries, literally. They're crossing that line. They're taking it to the next level. You know, so it was great being here, part of Crooked Streets Radio, the G Perspective, E Supreme, Gia, myself, SP. It was lovely. We enjoyed it. We rocked it. It was beautiful. Now all we got to do is get Selena Johnson out here on the stage, and it'll be great. Give me the mic. God damn.
No, but seriously, it was a very great night. We have some great interviews. So if you haven't watched the interviews, make sure that you do check them out. We had some great talents that were in the house, some up-and-coming artists, comedian. We interviewed male and female models. We interviewed one of the agencies that was here tonight, Turning Heads Agency, and it was just a great night. And I want to give thanks to the organizers of it.
Yeah. Yes, Fantasy Management, Ace Artistic, definitely big ups to them. You know, it was an impressive evening, and they put all their heart and soul into this, and it was a great turnout. It's a great event, and we're glad to be a sponsor of this event, Crooked Streets Radio, G Perspective. You know, we just want to handle our own. That's what we do. And, you know, to our listeners out there, I hope that you are tuning into the station and also visit the website. Make sure you sign up, get an account, and view the video footage. I'm pretty sure you're going to find something of inspiration, of power, something that's going to help you propel if you're looking to go into the fashion industry. So I think we did a great job of coverage. So big shout out to Pop, who's our producer, our cameraman everywhere we go, right on Crooked Streets Radio. We can't forget about the cameraman without the producer.
He's so awesome.
Exactly.
Paparazzi P at Club Paparazzi. How ironic is that?
This place is huge. It's huge.
Right.
But again, I had a wonderful night, and we're looking forward to covering more great things in our community. If you have a fashion show, if you have if you have anything that's going on, music, anything in the hip hop community, hit us up. Hit up Crooked Streets, hit up the G Perspective, and just let us know where you are. And as long as we can make it happen, we will be there to support. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned.
www.listentomyradio.crookedstreets.com. I know I said it wrong this time, but I'm so amped up from the fashion show. You know what I'm saying? So I normally get it right, so let me get it right. It is www.crookedstreets2myradio.com. All right, you heard it here. Keep your radios tuned. You know what it is? Hip hop all day, every day. We rocks it just like we rock the fashion show. All right, you can also hit us up, G Perspective at gmail.com. Yeah, gperspectiveradio@gmail.com. You also hit us up on Twitter. There's TGP. Make sure you hit us up, the G Perspective Radio at gmail.com. Also find us on Facebook, G Perspective. Make sure you hit us with a tweet, G Perspective TGP. We want to hear from you people. This is what we do. We're on the spot for you.
We have fun. Peace out.
All right.